Hello, everybody. One more session for today. Have you ever thought that you were just kind of worthless? You were just you weren't going to amount to much. People told you, you dirtbag, you piece of crud. You're not going to do any good. You're a lowlife, or you just don't have what it takes to do this or that, or you're third string this. I remember when I was in 7th grade football, I think I was second string center and second string nose guard on defense, and I felt horrible because my brother and my uncle had been big superstars. My dad had been a big superstar. Everybody we knew in the family had been big superstars in football, and I was a little turd wad that could barely walk. But it was a bummer to be second string to everybody. It was a bummer to be picked last on the baseball teams, when I was a kid. And maybe some of you guys went through that. I was never super coordinated. I was never super, talented. But you know what? No matter what you are and no matter what we are in our lives, no matter how bad we had it, no matter how bad you have it right now, no matter whether you're dying of some dread disease today, or no matter whether you're, the doctors have given you 5 years to live or 30 minutes to live, you know what? God can still use you and me. God can use you whether you've been picked 12th on every 12-man baseball team or softball team you've ever tried to play with. God can use you no matter what. And here I am today to prove it. I'm not going to show it to you. You can read it if you want to. But in the book of Jonah, you remember, the guy that got tossed off the boat and got swallowed by the whale and got puked out on the beach. You know him. Jonah. The book of Jonah in the Old Testament. God does something really, really cool to encourage you and me. I'll read and you read with me, or you listen with me. First of all, if you've ever thought you were a vegetable, or you've ever been mean and called somebody else, you're just a vegetable. Well, guess what? God can use vegetables. Because listen to this. Jonah chapter 4, verse 6. So the Lord God appointed a plant. God appointed a plant. God did it. And it grew up over Jonah to be a shade over his head, to deliver him from his discomfort, because he didn't like it was too hot or something. He was a big whiner and a crybaby. And Jonah was extremely happy about the plant. Here goes bipolar Jonah. Get ready. But then listen to this. It says, one of the coolest verses in the Bible, folks. But God appointed a worm. When dawn came the next day, and it attacked the plant, and the plant withered. That was Jonah 4:7. But God appointed a worm, and it attacked a plant. Hey, if you've ever thought that you were just worthless, you stink, you bite, your life is just at the bottom of the pit, no way to do anything, let me tell you something. If God can use a worm, He can use you and me. Just all we have to do is surrender our lives to Him and ask Him to use us and ask Him to do something good through our lives and do something positive and helpful through our lives. And He'll do it. I mean, if He could use a worm, come on, folks. We're a lot more wonderful, a lot more incredible than worms. No matter how low we are, how difficult our life is, God can use us to do good things. Remember that, okay? Bye-bye, and God bless you guys, you worms.